Hello, welcome back to Pokemon Silver. In the last episode, we caught the legendary Pokemon and the Pokemon on the box art of Pokemon Silver, Lugia, where I surprisingly caught it on my very first Great Ball while I wasn't even addressing it yet. So I might as well give it a little bit of a note here. It knows the moves Acroblast, which is a really powerful flying type move, Safeguard, which is a move that prevents you from getting status elements for 5 turns, Gust, which is a disappointing move, but I can honestly use it on Huhui, and Recovered because it's annoying. It's a flying psychic type and a very powerful one at that, and it's well fitted for pretty much any team. And I'm going to leave it in this box by itself where it will never be messed with again, because no one's gonna go mess with Lugia from some kid who manages to catch a Lugia. Yeah, okay. Anyways, we're back in Mahogany Town because I wanted to show off. After you beat Team Rocket, you go ahead and open up a new shop here. Repel's effect wore off. No, how about I talk to this lady? Where you can continue to buy the Rage candy bar, which still stinks. Yeah, this lady acts as a mart, but really has disappointing items. I think Revive is an item you can now buy, but it's a super expensive item, and as long as you're playing like me, you don't use them anyways, unless it's for something unrelated. And I still have the Great Rod equipped from searching for Corsola. Now, and I just want to double check this, with my team reassembled, and yes, they're all there and accounted for, I'm going to go ahead and throw Huhui. No. Actually, I'm going to throw Blossom in the front because Blossom is now the only Pokemon that's not level 30, plus has had the least amount of uses. Too bad Pokebag, and my Pokebag is still full. Is it really called a Pokebag? That would be such a lame. And with that, Mom decides to give me a call. It's in your PC, which I need to go to anyways. Back to the Slowpoke well after getting the ability to use Surf. Alright, now that we're back in the Slowpoke well... and we have a Super Repel up, if I can get out of the corner here. You're going to want Strength. Darn it, I could have just went ahead and used Slash, but I instead brought Proxy Tree because I thought I needed Rock Smash. And if you move that rock out of the way, after obtaining Strength, and then go up here after obtaining Serve, which I've actually never done this before, believe it or not. As much as I've ever played this game, there's actually a bunch of things I've never done in this game. Who are you? Oh, okay. Well, this guy will give you a King's Rock, which could be used to evolve Slowpoke. That's actually a really useful item. It also can be used to evolve Poliwhirl into Politoed, the other variation aside from Poliwrath. And if you go here, you get TM18. And with TM18, you get... dun 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 dun! If you go up here, you'll find that you get... Wait, I got Rain Dance? Oh, Rain Dance. Oh! Yeah, that was something right there. Alright, with the power editing, that took about 2 seconds. And with the power editing, well, I should say without the power of editing, the Repel's effect wore off. And I'll go ahead and check this real quick. I might actually have a chance of hitting this, which I doubt I will. Happiest tune for saying nope. And I've gone here before, alluding to the idea that if you talk to this guy, feel free to look around anywhere. The director's nice again. They still haven't figured out that he was a bad guy all the time. If you talk to this girl here, you're my hero. You get TM11, which is the one I was thinking about. It's Sunny Day, powers up fire moves for a while, and is one of the items required to finally make Blossom very much usable. Delete a move to make room for Sunny Day? Yes, which move should be forgotten? And I never use Sweet Scent, but there is still legitimate use for it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Sleep Powder. I don't need it anymore. And with that, Blossom just became a little bit better. Or a lot more worse. And while I'm here, I might as well talk to Mary. Nope, nothing. And while I'm here, I might as well talk to this guy, Ben. Well, as you can see, Ben has returned to his post, and Mary has continued talking about her show. Why they're on different floors and not right next to each other, which would make more sense in a efficiency speaking, I don't know. I heard a strange broadcast there. And probably most lackluster of all, the director. You know I love Pokemon. I built this radio tower so I can express my love of Pokemon. Yeah. Alright, while I'm on the conquest of just going ahead and doing some random things, I decided to go give Melting some berries. And it was one short. It needed 10. We're feeding Moo Moo. We're feeding Moo Moo. No gratitude at all. You fixed our make tanks, hun. It gives me TM13. Which I'll check it out in just a second. Oh, Snore. Yeah, this was later generations. That would be Ice Beam, which would be a really good TM. However... No, sorry, I can't use your Moo Moo Milk. Alright. After doing that little journey, which actually took me 30 minutes to complete, I accomplished little to nothing. And I'm still a lot of money short of being able to complete the quest I set myself on. So, I still need about 30,000 Pokédollars, and this Rhyhorn is going to be easy experience. Look how quickly this is about to go. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. One shot. That's why Rock type is so bad. And Blossom grew to level 29 on that battle. And Pokemaniac Zack was defeated. And gained 3,200 Pokédollars. This is going to go really quickly, I hope. Okay, so... do you make me lose something? I don't know. And with that, Blossom grew to level 30, caught back up to the rest of the team really quickly. Forget it. And yes, I am very short on money because as soon as I said I wouldn't need it, I needed a lot of it. And if you go on this middle island, you can pick up a max revive, which is not useful for me at all. You can also run into the Pokemon Lickitung here. Now that I look back on it, I should have taught my Meowth. I should have caught a Meowth, taught it Thief, made it hold the amulet coin, and have Payday. Because, oh, I guess I don't really need Thief if I hold Payday, because if I hold the Payday, oh my goodness, that's a Butterfree. That's Quap 2400. And Alan Schoolboy. How are your Pokemon doing? Really energetic. Stronger. And there's one more trainer. Oh, never mind. It's important to have conviction at your side. Very philosophical of you. And I should have saw that coming. Totally lost. Yes, you did. Alright. And with that battle, there's only one more, and he's the only one that's really required on this path. Have you heard of the legendary bird Pokemon? Came down. Alright, and I looked it up. Yes, uno, dos, and tres is Spanish, so... This is the ice cave, I think it is. I should have looked it up beforehand. All those ice Pokemon in Price's gym can be found here, except for Dugong, I think. Maybe in the patches of grass, or, I mean, water. And, I was gonna say, man, I remember this stuff so well that I just did it without even thinking. Unfortunately, I'm wrong. That is weird. This is now the second time with these puzzles that come so naturally to me. Seem to be taking a while. Let's go over here, let's go over here, let's go over here. And this should be it. There we go. That was surprisingly hard. This one was not hard, however. I just had to take a minute to scratch myself. That was weird. Okay, this has been a very weird episode for me. I've been recording for 40 minutes, and no, I need strength. I'll be right back. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, use strength, because, now that I actually remembered that I have to have it this time. Another thing, you might want to get off your bike. Next, what you're going to want to do is actually move this thing down twice over, because if you move it up, you won't be able to move it down. See, the trick is to not get it on the edges of the rock. Otherwise, it'll hit in a corner and you can't use strength on it no more. While in this instance, the boulder fell through. If you go up here, once again, you want to avoid the wall. Touching corner to corner is fine because you can at least get to it. Then you want to hit it right there. And the reason you want to hit it right there is because if you move it next to that rock, the only way you can move it is side against the wall. Move it down twice, and then move it all the way over. I usually know all these puzzles like this. I'm usually really good at doing all these puzzles, and I don't even have to think about them hardly. But unfortunately, it seems like this time it's just giving me a little bit of trouble. This one, I imagine, is actually going to be the easiest out of the bunch. Watch me screw it up. So if you move it to the left like this, move it up not twice, but thrice times. Move it on, over to the left, it falls in, and that's all 3 boulders, which should be all you need to finish this puzzle. So if you go all the way down, go all the way to the left, go... Well, I got an item out of that mistake at least, which is a max potion, which heals you of all your HP regardless of what it is. Blissey uses that item better than anyone in the game. However, you want to start on the bottom left corner, go to the bottom right, go to the upper right. That accomplished nothing. You want to go to the bottom left, bottom right, go onto that boulder. I'm missing one. That's what's wrong. Yeah, missing that one right there. Like I said before, for some reason, I seem to just be failing at doing the puzzles I should know very well. However, that one is probably the easiest puzzle, but longest one to complete. So give me a minute to go ahead and complete it. The boulder fell through, so I'm just going to go ahead and fall down through the center, go down here, and start this over again. And yes, there's a couple Pokemon I am grinding levels on, which is why I'm not using Repel as much as I should be. What? No, that's all messed up. Let's try this again. So we gotta go over here, go over here, go over here. So you want to start from where you started. The upper right corner, hit the upper right rock, hit the upper lower rock, or the lower right rock, slide into the lower left, then go up into the upper left corner. And then you'll be able to slide right into the middle and obtain the full heal. I'm going to grind up some of my levels on my Pokemon a little bit because, yeah, I'm falling way behind on the levels, and even though I've been winning with such grace, never melt ice. Unless you have an actual ice type, it's absolutely useless to you. Unless you want to use Icy Wind. Yeah, didn't think so. Yeah. Can I resist the appeal of an item? The answer is no. Alright, so the puzzle that was so easy that all I had to do was press down to get TM44 was solved just like that. As for TM44 itself, it's rest. So if there was a Pokemon that you were wanting to use the rest/sleep talk strategy, there's the whole set for it. Alright, moving on from that last floor because that was pretty atrocious. This one will once again have a secret puzzle that I have to solve. Which by secret puzzle, I mean not even that much of a puzzle. But if you go down here, you get iron, which raises defense. And iron can be really helpful on Coral, who I would send out to take like a Hyper Beam or something like that. I keep on saying Hyper Beam like it's going to become relevant or something. Alright, and that was that floor. That was probably the simplest one of all. Sorry, second simplest one of all. PP up. something I'll use at the very end of the adventure, because that's one of those ones where you would really want to evaluate what you use it on. And with that, the ice cave is finally over. Oh, you're not a trainer. Wow, you came through the ice path? You must be a real trainer. It wasn't even that hard, says a guy with a Steelix. Now, there is another move for Blossom that I can teach it that would make Blossom really powerful. However, I have no interest in getting to that point yet. It's right after this, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do this town first, and then just go through a natural progression of getting the move I'm trying to get to. Which, with Sunny Day and me announcing Sunny Day being related to it, you probably already know what move I'm going to be getting. Aside from that, I'm going to put Sudowoodo back, and then put Blossom back. With my team back in hand, and through the ice path, I think now would be a great time to end this horribly disjointed video, where the most fluent thing that happened was the ice path. I'm gonna go ahead and take the end of this video for a chance to sell off some items I'm not really hoping to use, and hope I have enough money at the end to, well, be able to do something else I want to do in the next video. Alright, in the next video, I'm going to go ahead and do just that. See you guys then.